Hey, my name is Kavion, and today I'm here with your sports. In basketball, the boys lost to West Harrison 33-68, so that means that the season is over. But the girls, on the other hand, played against Picayune and won 55-37, so they will be advancing and playing Hancock at Picayune yesterday. And I'll be right with y'all with those results. Alright, my name is Kavion. Today I'm here with
Donovan.
Alright, so I know we won senior night. We blew them out and stuff on senior night. What was your best moment from the game?
Watching all the seniors getting in, setting the tone in the buckets, doing a lot, winning and stuff. Seeing 8th graders and freshmen get in there getting buckets too. You know what I mean? Like having fun.
Yeah, that was a good moment. I ain't gonna lie. We were just, vibe on the bench already. That's all we're doing, gang. You might well cut that out, cause he's still. Alright, that's it for his sports. Y'all heard it from him.
High school sweethearts Mary and Jean Levins married in 1955, and right here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, they raised a family that grew to 9 children and 28 grandchildren. The Mary and Jean Levins Scholarship Fund was established in January 2000 to recognize the importance the Levins placed on a college education for their 9 children. It is their desire to award scholarships to individuals interested in pursuing degrees in areas similar to their careers and those of their children, namely accounting, engineering, healthcare, insurance, and other business-related fields. This year, the Mary and Jean Levins Scholarship Fund will award 3 $1,000 scholarships. Applications are to be completed online at www.mgccf.org.
My name's Eden Leslie, and welcome back to Career Callings. Today, I'm here with Miss Carly from Memorial Hospital. So could you actually tell us a bit about what you do at Memorial?
Sure. I'm the integration architect for the hospital, and what that means is that I'm responsible for making sure that all of our software works and talks to each other. The primary focus is the EHR. That's what we use to manage our patients, and I make sure that the EHR can talk to all the third-party softwares that we use.
All right. So could you tell us what a day in your job would look like?
Sure. Most of my day is spent in meetings, talking to software vendors to see what they have that they want to sell us and that what would possibly work for us at the hospital. And also, I am responsible for keeping the EHR software up to date. So I bring in all the code to keep it running current.
All right. So what degrees or certifications would a high schooler need to go into your job?
I would definitely recommend a Bachelor's of Science somewhere in the IT field. You can, of course, get a job without one, but it's harder and it would be a very low entry job.
Yeah. So are there any classes or extracurriculars that you would recommend a student take?
I would recommend that you take any IT-related classes that you have available here at the school. If you have coding classes, that would be great. That would be very helpful. But anything IT-related that you have to offer, I would take.
So what do you love about your job?
What I love the most about my job is that, of course, being a hospital, we're patient-centric. So at the end of the day, when I go home, I know that I have done my best to help the patients have a better level of care.
What do you think some of the advantages or disadvantages of your career field are?
I'll say that those two are actually linked together. One of the biggest disadvantages is that your salary for this type of job is highly dependent on the area that you live in. But the positive side of that is most IT jobs can be remote. And actually mine's remote. I work from home most of the time. So I can work anywhere I have my laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, which makes me be able to get a job anywhere in the country.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What other types of career professionals work with you?
Being at a hospital, we have a very wide range of professionals. Of course, nursing at the core, physicians. We have everything from custodians to food service workers to office clerks. Pretty much have a very wide range of careers.
So what does a salary range in your field look like?
Coming straight out of college, if you do have a bachelor's degree, you could probably expect to start about $60,000, and honestly, you'll top out at over $200,000.
So how often do you think you're called into the office?
So I go into the office whenever I have an important meeting that I'd like to do face to face. I go into the office. That is usually once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks. I used to have an office at the hospital, and I gave it up whenever I started working at home so much.
So, what do you think that the field for IT will look like in 20, 30 years from now?
The IT field is only going to keep growing because we have so many jobs that are dependent upon IT to back them that it's always going to be needed, and it's just going to keep growing.
All right. And what types of IT fields are there?
There actually are several different types of IT fields. You have your hardware field, which is your actual computers and your monitors. And then you have an infrastructure field, which that's like the power lines for the power company. It makes everything talk to each other. And then you have the software field, which is more of what I'm in. And you have analysts for all these individual software. So honestly, the amount of IT jobs that are out there, there are just tons, and it just depends on what focus that you would like to have as to what area of IT you would go into.
Would you say that there are any specific fields that you work the most with, or are you usually on your own?
Pretty much the infrastructure and the software. I really don't have a lot to do with the hardware side, but the software and the infrastructure, that's my primary focus.
All right. And is there any general advice that you could give students?
I would say general career advice is try to find something that you're passionate in, something that you care about. It really helps to get through each day and work towards your goals and help you achieve them.
All right. So, how much would you say you work? How many hours?
That's a tough one because I am on call 24/7. As long as I am not on vacation, I am expected to be available because at the hospital, actually, there is only one of me. I have the only title of integration architect at the whole hospital. So I can work anywhere. I should work 40 hours a week, and I normally typically do, but I can work anywhere up to 60 hours a week.
So do hospitals usually only have one, or are there multiple?
It depends. Usually one. Sometimes there are two. And it's not just a hospital that has an integration architect. I mean, that's an actual career field that you'll find most major companies have one because you have to have someone that can make sure that all the different software systems can talk to each other.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.